Ebusia, it's a bright new day and I hope you are doing great. For some weeks now, there's been some protest going on in Nigeria called the EndSARS protest. I know it is happening in Nigeria, not in Ghana, yes, I know, but we must be concerned because Nigerians are our brothers, Nigerians are our sisters, Nigerians are just us. So we must be concerned. Whatever happens in Nigeria can affect Ghana. In the same way, whatever happens in Ghana can equally affect Nigeria. Therefore, we must be concerned. You understand my point? And as black people, as Africans, if you travel out of this continent, a lot of people find it very difficult to differentiate between whether you are from Kenya or whether you are from Ghana or whether you are from Uganda. Once you're a black person, all they know is you are a black man from Africa. They don't care about your country. They don't care where you hail as your geographical exact location. All they know is you are from the continent called Africa. You are a black person and that's it. You understand my point? So it's about time that we start to stand for each other, or we start to, be each other's keeper, because we are all going through the same problems. We are all going through the same discrimination worldwide. We are all going through the same humiliation worldwide. So Africa is Africa, and it's about time we all come together to fight for our own good. You understand my point? Now, this EndSARS protest in Nigeria, according to the information I have, started with just a single tweet from one Nigerian. He tweeted about the brutality of the SARS in Nigeria, and that tweet went viral. And today, this is where we are, EndSARS protest. Now, the full meaning of the SARS is a Special Anti-Robbery Squad, which, according to the information I have, was formed in 1992 to combat the crimes in Nigeria, as in the robbery and other criminal activities. But unfortunately, instead of these officials to, go after the criminals and do the job that they have been employed to do, I don't know whether their salary is small or whether they are frustrated, they are rather channeling their frustration to the innocent citizens who have done them no wrong, who have done nothing to them. Ebusia, it is ombe kunkum, eye akromfo, achechechi omo, are bringing them to book. They are rather pouring their frustration on the innocent citizens of Nigeria, which is very sad. It's very sad. And these guys have been enduring this for a very long time. So now that they were bold enough to get up, to wake up and say enough is enough, it's either you end SARS or Nigeria is going to burn. And that's exactly what is happening in Nigeria. And you see, this problem with Nigeria, it's not just about the EndSARS thing. Yes, what is currently happening is the EndSARS protest, but the root of the problem is deeper than the EndSARS. Nigeria has been divided into so many tribes. We have more than 300 tribes in Nigeria. And mind you, Nigeria was formed or created by the British. You understand my point? Divide and conquer, divide and rule. When they came to Africa, they just divided Africans among themselves and told them, hey, you are in Togo. The moment you move from Togo to Ghana, you are a foreigner in Ghana. You are in Ghana. The moment you move from Ghana to Togo, you are a foreigner in Togo. That's the concept that they placed in our minds. And today we are just saying, yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. Just dancing to their tune and just obeying the rules that they set for us. You understand my point? Now, as I speak with you, the Igbos of Nigeria, that's the Igbo tribe, those who identify themselves as Biafrans, they are fighting for liberation. They are fighting to break away from Nigeria. Why? Because they feel they are being left out of the national cake. They feel development is not coming to their area, and they feel they've got the numbers. These guys are over 70 million. They've got all the resources, and they feel they have the power to stand alone as a nation. Therefore, this agitation has been going on for a very long time, and now they call it the IPOB, Indigenous People of Biafra, and the name of their leader currently is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You understand? This Biafran agitation began so many years ago. Those days, somewhere in the 60s, with Ojukwu and Gowon. Those of you who are abreast with that history or with that story, you understand my point? They started, but some way, somehow they failed. And today, that spirit has been brought back to life, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is leading the people, the Igbo people of Nigeria, that's the eastern part covering the southern part. He is leading them to freedom. And today he is saying that it's either freedom or nothing else. You understand my point? So he has been able to, I'm just trying to make you understand the foundation of all this instability and whatever in Nigeria, because look, Nigeria has got the potential to be the greatest country in Africa in terms of economy, in terms of GDP. They are the giants of Africa. They've got the biggest economy and they've got the biggest GDP. After Nigeria is South Africa, so they are even better in terms of money, in terms of finances than South Africa. These guys have been drilling oil from as far as I can remember. You understand? These guys have been oil producers until now. They still cannot even provide stable electricity for the people of Nigeria. So these guys have been frustrated for quite too long and they feel enough is enough. You understand my point? So this leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has been able to gain the support of countries like Israel and America, but the only obstacle to their freedom is Britain. And this is the reason why Britain created Nigeria. And now Britain is feeding or is feasting on Nigeria. They are taking their raw materials, believe you me, till now Nigerians still export their crude oil in the raw state to Britain. The crude oil is refined in Britain and Britain sells back the finished product to them at an exorbitant price. You understand my point? So you see the calculation. So Britain is feeding on Nigeria. Britain is controlling Nigeria, and they feel that should they allow these Biafrans to break away, as in those in the eastern and the southern part, the Igbos of Nigeria, should they allow them to break away and form their own country, those guys are very difficult and will be very difficult to control. Therefore, they don't want it, because the moment they break away, they are going with most of the resources, and that will not be in favor of Britain. So Britain has been doing everything possible to make sure these Biafrans never break away. And the reason these Biafrans want to break away, like I've said, is because they feel they are being left out of the national cake. Now, the president of Nigeria, most of their leaders have been from the Fulani tribe. Now, their chief of defense staff is a Fulani, the IGP Fulani. Most of their government officials are Fulani. The Igbos are not being represented in government. Therefore, they feel they are being left out, and something has got to be done. It's now or never. You understand my point? So the EndSARS protestants, the protest started as a peaceful protest until the government decided to release the military and the police on them to combat them. Now, when the police and the military were released on them, the peaceful protest gradually grew from being a peaceful protest to a more violent protest. So as I speak with now, it has become a more violent than a peaceful protest. You understand my point? And the reason the government is doing that is the fact that the government is being controlled by Britain, and Britain knows that if care is not taken, this protest can lead to something that might help the Biafrans to emerge as a sovereign state. Therefore, they are using every means possible to stop or forcibly stop those protesting from protesting. You know, some point, because they have realized that now the Biafrans have the support of the big countries like America. They have the support of Israel. They've got the support of Germany, France, all these countries. The only support that they are failing to get is the support of Britain, and Britain is not supporting them, because they are like, hey, if we allow these guys to break away, how will we be able to control them and keep taking their resources? So Africa has always been about resources. The instability in Africa, the unrest in Africa, the political failure in Africa has all been because of our resources, because the Western powers, because the superpowers are trying all they can to control African resources. So they know that the moment the black man is given total freedom, the moment the black man is allowed to be free, it's going to be very difficult to control the black man, and therefore they've got to use any means possible to keep controlling the black people. You know, some point. So this EndSARS thing and this police brutality is not only in Nigeria, my guy. It not be Nigeria, it is happening for everywhere. It is happening for everywhere. For here in Africa, the police treat the citizens, or the police behave as if they are at war with the citizens. The police behave as if they hate the citizens. The police behave as if their hunger and frustration is as a result of the citizens. No, if you've got any hunger and frustration, you've got to channel that to the government and not the citizens, because the citizens have done you no wrong. You guys have been employed to take care of the citizens, to make sure they are safe in their own country, and not to brutalize them. You understand my point? But here in Africa, especially in Ghana, as a police nature, they treat you as if, excuse me to say, you are an animal. They treat you as if, excuse me to say, you are not even a human being. But when we arrest these white people, we treat them with respect. When we arrest these white people, we treat them with the needed respect. We accord them the needed respect. But when we arrest our own fellow black people, we treat them as if they are trash. We treat them as if they are nothing. We treat them as if they are nothing. But if you travel abroad, look at how the police in US treat those who are arrested. Look at how they treat them. The moment you find an American police fighting with a criminal or fighting with somebody who has been arrested, it means that person was trying to resist arrest. And the same thing applies to UK. The same thing applies to most of these advanced countries. But come to Africa, it is the opposite. When they arrest you, oh please sir, can I please arrest you? Oh please sir, can we please go? Oh please sir. They arrest you with respect. But come to Africa, hey Jimmy, look at this. Look at this. Why do we behave this way? Why do we behave this way? So my guys, EndSARS, we've all got to add our voices. Let me read a tweet from the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. His tweet concerning the protest. He has made a lot of tweets. A lot of celebrities have also added their voices and all that. But let me take the tweet from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because one way or the other, I think this protest is going to favor him, because I mean he's going to have a genuine cause, you know, to just keep pushing with the Biafran freedom. Like, look, Nigeria is a failed state. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. So all I want for my people is freedom. All I want for my people is for us to break away. It's as simple as that. So let me read this tweet from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that's what you are seeing on your screen. It's shocking that Southern Nigerians are tolerating a Northern Muslim at NGR president using the army to kill unarmed Southern EndSARS protesters in Lagos. A Southern soil, would a Southern Christian president ever contemplate killing unarmed Northern Muslim protesters in Kanu? You see my point? This is a tweet from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra. That is the Igbo tribe of Biafra, who are fighting to break away. You understand my point? So the EndSARS protest has now become a global protest. Nigerians are protesting in South Africa. They are protesting in New York. They are protesting in London. They are protesting in Ghana. This protest is going on everywhere across the globe, everywhere. So it has gotten to, or it has gained international recognition. So it's our collective hope that Africa or Nigeria emerges either as a stronger state, as a stronger nation, or even if there's a need for them to break away, and that is what is going to bring the peace that they so much want and deserve. That's it. I think that will not be a bad idea. And you know, another thing that the Biafrans are not happy with Nigeria is the fact that they feel that the Fulanis have been given too much room to operate, as in they are trying to Islamize Nigeria. Now if you go to the northern part of Nigeria, in the states of Kanu and stuff like that, they are even trying to establish Sharia courts. You understand my point? There's Sharia court in this 21st century, a court that is being governed by Islamic laws. We only Obiada kill him. We why say this kind of system. You see how black people behave. Meanwhile, even in the Arabian countries, those who are even the brain behind the creation of the Quran and all these laws, these guys are even trying to now free themselves from this bondage. But here in Africa, we find black people who are trying to defend this thing. We find black people who are even happy that certain places within the continent, Sharia courts are being established, which is a shame to black people, which is a shame to our race. You understand my point? So the Nigerian EndSARS protests, I hope, I will urge them to go on. I will urge them to keep on, fight for your right. If the entire African continent, if we are all to be bold enough to stand up against our leaders like this, I think the right thing will be done. And I will even be happy that Africa is dissolved so that our countries will be recreated, because these countries we have today were created by the British and not by ourselves. And we sitting in Africa for foreigners to come and create boundaries for us is an insult to our race. So I will even wish that Africa is dissolved so that we will come out and create these countries ourselves. But well, if even that is not possible, we the people have got to stand up against our leaders. We the people have got to stand up against or fight against our leaders, fight for our rights. You understand my point? Because there's so much instability in Africa. Congo is not at peace. This place, Sudan is not at peace. South Sudan is not at peace. Somalia is at war. There's so much instability in Africa. Uganda is burning. Zimbabwe is also crying. Economic instability. There's so much instability in Africa. So it's about time we the youths wake up. And today with social media, I think a lot can be accomplished, because this EndSARS protest began with just a single tweet on social media. You understand? So with social media, all the youth in Africa can come together and begin to put pressure on our governments to do the right thing, to develop our countries, and also to give us the best of life, so that we can live in our own countries, grow in our own countries, develop in our own countries, and realize our dreams in our own countries. As simple as that. So Ebusia, EndSARS protest. This is my take. I stand with Nigeria. I support Nigeria, and I feel that it's about time justice is served. It's about time Nigerians become free. It's about time Nigerians have at least peace in their own country, even if you cannot afford to give them food, even if you cannot afford to give them jobs, even if you cannot afford to give them the very best of life, at least freedom, at least peace. Peace is something that you don't have to deny them. It's as simple as that. My name is George Freemind, and you're part of the Freemind family. And see you in my next video. Have a nice time. Have a lovely day. Enjoy your day. Peace. Bless up. Bye.